Hey traders from around the world, this is Jerremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading, and I want to make you this really quick video on a broker. I mentioned a few months ago that I'm going to start making broker videos as well, reviews, showing you the platform, how it works, those type of things. And I am focusing on TD Ameritrade at this present moment in time. So TD Ameritrade, what exactly am I looking at? Well, I'm going to break this down for you to show you how I use it personally and just kind of give you the quick ins and outs, because I realize a lot of you guys are swing traders, or even if you are day traders, I just want to let you know what I use TD Ameritrade for, how I use it. I've used many other brokers before in the past, and just want to kind of give you an idea of how it is used. So here is the trade tab. This is usually your default trade tab, and you can see right here it just pre-fills under options. Now, when it has the trade tab filled out, if you go to my account, right, that's where you can see balances and all that kind of good stuff. So you click on my account, positions, balances, gain, loss. So let's just go into positions really quick and you guys can see what's out there right now. So right now in bearish on Southwest puts, got July 38 puts, and also have Trip July 75 puts. Now, on this particular section, you can, trade and everything like that, right? You can click on this. You can actually click on the put or on the link itself, and it comes up to buy, sell, set triggers, view option chains, things of that nature. So if you click on set triggers, this is what comes up. And this is a really easy functionality. So right here, this is what's called a trade triggering platform, is you do a contingency order. This is really the main thing I'm going to focus on TD Ameritrade, because most of my stock traders, the stock trading is very easy. This is how you create a trigger based on the stock price. So if you're trading an option, right, you can do a trade trigger that says when this occurs. So let's say when the stock, so let's just hop over to Southwest really quick. So when the stock is above 38.49. So let's come in here and let's type in LUV. When LUV, the stock is, the last price is greater than or equal to 38.49. So I click 38.49. And I come down here, trigger an option order. So I sell to close, and you can select how many contracts you want to do. I have 5 Southwest contracts, so I can select 5, and I'm going to do a market order. This is for my stop on the trade. So Southwest, if Southwest last price is greater than or equal to 38.49, then do this option order, right? Trigger an option order. And you can do whatever order you want in here, whatever contract, whatever it is, and you can just simply say submit trigger, and here's how it looks. Right, so to close 5 contracts, Southwest July 1738 puts at market if, when this condition occurs, and you go ahead and say submit trigger, and there it is. So you'll notice the other active orders that I have in here are the targets. So if Southwest is less than or equal to 32.11, and if it's less than or equal to 33.56. So those are my targets. So I have target 1. I'm sorry, well actually it doesn't really matter, but this is target 2. So let's say target 1, target 2, and my stop. Now, guys, I can walk away. I'm done. So if I'm working or traveling or doing whatever, I can go away. This is the actual chart of Southwest Airlines. So we got good volume, got a little bit of a retest gap right here. So my expectations is Southwest could do something like this, roll over and trade higher, and finally at some point, probably in July, maybe or late June, reach the 2 targets I have in mind on Southwest Airlines. So that's really about it. I mean, TD Ameritrade, that's what I use it for. If you're using stocks, you guys can see it's very simple. I mean, if you click on trade, you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. You can buy or sell mutual funds, buy or sell stocks, ETFs. If you're doing an option trade right here, it says straddle, strangle, spread, covered call, single orders. So this one is pretty helpful because you can use, obviously, Forex futures. You can use it, and here's your trading platform, your overviews, that type of thing. So let's say you're going to get into a new trade, trade that you've never been into before. Then you can click on trade, and where it says trade triggers, you can come in here, and this is how you create a brand new trade. So I'm trying to think of a brand new trade that I'm looking to get into. I'm going to come over here to Under Armour. Under Armour is probably a pretty good one. So let's just look at Under Armour really quick. So we got a little bit of a good gap. So here's an accumulation phase. It gapped up. This is a retest gap. Nice white candle. It pulled back a little bit. And if Under Armour continues bullish, I'll be looking to buy some calls. So let's say if Under Armour continues higher than 80.97 with a stop at 79. So that'll be my trade setup on Under Armour. So you come in and say when this stock does, when Under Armour last price is greater than or equal to, and you come back and you go, all right, 80.97, that's the trigger that I had, right? 80.97, 80.97. Come over here, boom, 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 boom. Then I can do a stock order or I can do an option order. So your option order, buy to open, and you come right here where it says select option contract, and here is the TD Ameritrade option chain. And just really breaking down very quickly here, this is pretty simple. So you have your underlying symbol. You can select here calls and puts, range, near the money, all at the money, whatever you're looking for. This one will be at least July, probably a little bit later. So here's July and here's October. So I'll probably do late July on Under Armour specifically. And I'd be looking to buy this one. But this open interest is only 2. So I probably won't do this trade for a few reasons. Number one, I already have 2 trades in on this particular account. And number 2, July is not necessarily enough time for me to get into a trade now. But I don't like the open interest for this July weekly. And October is probably a little bit too far. I really prefer July, August, maybe September. October is just a little too far. But even if I was doing it, right, I can click here, click on the ask, and then it'll say buy to open. It pre-fills the contract, and then I can just select how many contracts I want to buy. And it's really about it. I mean, that's a trade triggering function, and that's all I use TD Ameritrade for. If I'm doing it based on spreads, if I'm doing spreads, this is helpful. So you can select what type of spread you want. So just as a really quick update, vertical call, you have a vertical call and a vertical put. It is up to you to determine, is it a vertical bear call spread or is it a vertical bull call spread, and vice versa. Is it a bear put spread or a bull put spread? And so if you're doing that, underlying symbols, let's just look at one really quickly. Tiffany's is one that I'm considering to do a bear call spread on. So here's your daily chart. And on Tiffany's, this is a pretty bullish gap on Tiffany's, ironically enough. This gap from here to here, this is a nice little gap and go. Definitely trapping some people for sure. And I'm looking to get into a bear call spread up here, and then at some point a bull put spread down here to create an iron condor, where the stock will likely do this until July. So on TD Ameritrade, if I'm coming over to TD Ameritrade, underlying symbol, Tiffany's, I go view vertical call spreads, right? Click on it, and it says vertical call. So if I'm coming out here to July, 38 days to expiration, you can see that this is bull call, this is bear call. So it's kind of cool the way it's set up. I'm personally looking at the 97.50. So here's the 97.50 100, and it's already got the ask and the bid already set up for me. So since I'm selling at the bid. So I'm gonna click on the 21 cents. Look at that, it kind of pre-fills everything for us. And then I can type in the number of contracts. The number of contracts, let's say I did 10, and I want a net credit of 25 cents. So again, it does it automatically for you. It's a really cool feature. I like that a lot. And if I'm doing a net credit, I can select 25 cents. That was between the bid and the ask. As you can see right here, the ask is 21 cents and the bid is 35, so I could probably get 25 cents. And since it's a 97.50 100 bear call spread, it's a $2.50 margin. So if I did 10 contracts, that is $2,500 of margin that they would put on hold of my account. As you can see, I cannot do this particular trade right now because my option buying power is only 18 hundo. And margin on hold would be $2,500. 10 contracts, if 25-cent net credit, that would bring in $250. So this would be a 10% ROI if Tiffany's stays below 97.50 by the 3rd Friday in July, which I think it will, but also kind of considering, a bull put spread to get into an iron condor. So really with TD Ameritrade, that's kind of my overall overview, if you will. It's really simple to use. There's a lot here, but with our trading, at least at Real Life Trading, I understand a lot of you guys have jobs, kids, husbands, wives. You have things you got to do. You can't be by the computer all day. Even me personally, I'm a full-time trader. I'm not even by the computer that much. I am a little bit, but I mean, it's my job. But I'm really not by the computer as much as you would think. I probably work anywhere between 40 and 60 hours a week, depending on the week. Which, for a brand new company, 27-year-old entrepreneur is not that bad. 40 to 60 hours a week, depending on the week. But I can take off whenever I want because this guy's the boss. And as long as, really Angie Barbosa's the boss. We all know that. But as long as she says yes, she gives me the thumbs up, I'll go and do whatever I want or do whatever I need to do. to meet you guys, see where you are at in the world, say hey, shake your hand, give you a hug, and of course, thank you for being a very supportive and awesome, incredible real life trader. I hope this overview was beneficial. If you have any questions on TD Ameritrade, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to help you as much as possible. I'm actually going to be taking this account soon once it's above $5,000. Well, actually, I'll tell you my honest goal. Take this account to $6,200. Then I'm going to pull out $1,000 of cash. I'm going to have $5,200 in the account, and then I will transfer that to an interactive broker's account because TD Ameritrade, great broker, pretty expensive on the commissions. So just as an FYI, very soon I'll be giving you guys an interactive brokers update, and feel free to keep an eye out for the Options Express update as well. Traders, you rock. I'll see you later, and until next time, remember, love life, live life, and trade it. See ya.